afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my viewers all over the world. It's your one and only program, Women's Affairs with BKGC on AYO Radio UK Niger. I want to say you're welcome once again. How was the week? Hope everything is going on well there. Today's program, as usual, promises to be juicy. I have a very nice topic of discussion today, and it says effectiveness of family planning. But before we go in depth into the topics of discussion, I have this music for you. Don't go anywhere. It's Women's Affairs with BKJC. Talking about love in that song, and everything we're going to speak on today revolves around love. You'll soon discover. The topic is effectiveness of family planning. What is family planning? Family planning is the act or practice of controlling the number of children one has and the intervals between their birth. It's very important as a family to control the birth of children. It must be a mutual agreement between the spouses, to know the number of children they really want in that marriage, especially the number of children you can afford to cater for. It's very cogent. The program is Women's Affairs with BKGC on AYO Radio UK Niger. Like I used to tell you, every week we have varieties of services that we render at AYO radio station, and we're located at Ainke Plaza along Odogunyo-Ikorodu Expressway. In our studio here, we render services like film and event shooting, photography, radio presentation, TV presentation, music production, jingle production, music production, voiceover, modeling, film editing, installation of CCTV camera. We have a whole lot, and I can tell you our services are quite professional and the fees are quite affordable. So you need to come and check on us and have a chat. You won't regret doing that. If you want to call on my program today, the studio line once again is 080-80-11-8719. I take it again, 080-80-11-8719. Also, you may want to call my direct line, which is 080-889-88323. Once again, 080, I hope you're writing with your pen and paper, 080-889-88323. I'll be waiting to hear from you, your contribution, your suggestion, or you may even like to be my guest in the next program. Waiting to have your call. We're talking about effectiveness of family planning. Now, Let's look at the methods of family planning. The first one is contraception, and the second method is voluntary sterilization. Now let's look at the purpose of family planning. One, it reduces needs for abortion. That is very important. When you have a good family planning method in place, you won't have any cause to be aborting unintended pregnancy. So it reduces needs for abortion. Secondly, it reinforces people's right to determine the number and spacing of their children. That is, preventing unwanted pregnancy. To afford you the opportunity to have the number of children you desire to have. There won't be anything like mistake or as I know. Thirdly, it prevents death of mother and children. That's what we call mortality rate or immortality rate. It reduces the mortality and immortality rate. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to this station, AWOW Radio UK. Please enjoy more of my music. While we're waiting for the music, let's talk about the types of family planning. The types of family planning. We have long-acting reversible conception. Family planning, and I said earlier that the first one is long-acting reversible conception. That is implant or intrauterine device. It's otherwise called IUD. That is where they implant the family planning control in your system, and this will prevent you from conceiving. Another one is hormonal contraception, such as pill or Depo-provera injection. This is a method whereby they give you a particular injection in order to prevent, unplanned pregnancy or conception. We have also barrier methods, such as the use of condom. That's very common. You can get condom anywhere and use to prevent unwanted pregnancy. Also, fertility awareness. That's ovulation period calculation. They calculate your ovulation period to know when you should mate with your spouse in order to prevent unwanted pregnancy. Another one is permanent contraception, such as vasectomy and tubal ligation. I think this has to do with your womb. It's either they turn your womb upside down or they tie your fallopian tube. The purpose is just to prevent you from having unwanted pregnancy. It won't allow anything to take place in your womb. But please note that all of these types that I've mentioned, apart from the use of condom, require technicalities from the medical expert. If you need to do any of these, you have to go to the nearest hospital or health center around you. I have a drama sketch for you to explain this topic further. And I want you to sit back and enjoy the drama. Not only enjoy it, I want you to learn 1 or 2 lessons from it. So impactful.
Wait, oh, it's as if she's pregnant again, no? It's me. It's me. Tell me, how are you? I'm fine. And you? I'm good, though. Wait, you are pregnant again? I am. Tell me, I am. What will I do? Is this man that will not take no for a yes, my husband? I've suggested condoms severally. It will say flesh to flesh. Do you know? I have 4 children already. This is the 5th one I'm carrying. What will I do? In this 21st century, haven't you heard about family planning? I've heard about family planning severally, but I'm scared. I've heard of bleeding, overweight, underweight, and the rest. You don't even know which way to turn. You shouldn't be scared. In this 21st century, they will test you before applying any method on you. Yes.
And do you know, I'm living directly opposite a general hospital.
And you get that opportunity.
I've never thought of it. I'm always scared.
And you can just walk in there.
Okay.
You will meet with the medical personnel.
So what will they do?
They will test you after delivery. Please go. They will carry out some tests on you and know the method that suits your body.
Thank you so much, Tommy. In fact, you have just enlightened me. And do you know what you did this afternoon? Has lifted a very heavy burden from my heart. My friend, God has used you as an angel for me this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Oh, I really appreciate you.
God will deliver you safely.
Amen. Thank you so much, Tommy. See you some other time.
Okay.
And greetings to your family.
Thanks. Haven't you heard about family planning?
I have heard a lot about family planning, but I am scared of side effects.
I hope you enjoyed that drama sketch. And not only enjoyment, you've learned 1 or 2 lessons from Tomilola's life. She had 4 children and she's still carrying the 5th pregnancy. That is very unwise of her. And I believe many women are in that situation today. Peradventure, they don't know which way to turn. Like the advisor said, in this 21st century, when information is at our disposal, I think the right place to go for information about conception, delivery is a hospital or health center. They will enlighten you, tell you all you need to know. And don't be scared about the family planning method or strategy. They won't just apply any. They will test you to discover the one that is suitable for your health. While that drama was on, we had a call. I believe the caller will still call back. Please try and call back so that we can discuss the topic, effectiveness of family planning. Now let's look at the effectiveness or importance of family planning. I have here Family has an important influence on a child's life because they depend on their parents for a whole lot of things. The first one is protection, which has to do with the provision of health facilities and security. You can only provide this when you are stable, when you are planned. Another one is provision of their needs, such as food, shelter, clothing, education, and so on. When you are to have 2 children and you have gone ahead to have 4 or 5 children, it means that you spread the resources that is meant for 2 children on 4 or 5 children, and that cannot be effective. So it boils down to the point that you must have the number of children you can cater for very well. You should be able to give them balanced diets, you should be able to clothe them well, give them good shelter, and a qualitative education. This is one of the importance of having a good family planning system in place. Another importance is parents sometimes need help. They need support and additional resources to be able to have a balanced and healthy family structure. That is very important. As a husband, when you go to work, your wife also needs to do something. But if your wife is always conceiving, maybe every year or every 2 years, she may not be able to support you at the home front. So you as a man, if you want to enjoy support, please give her a space. Plan together as a family. Thirdly, it helps mother to regain her health after delivery. It gives her opportunity to love and care for her husband and children. That's also very important. You have to consider the health of your wife. When your wife is pregnant every year, her health and her life is at stake. She won't be able to give you the adequate care and love that you desire because she's not a machine. She's not a baby manufacturer. So you need to help your wife in order to help you. A woman that recovers very well after delivery will give the husband and the children care that is needed in the home. It's Women's Affairs with BKJC on AYO Radio UK, Nigeria, your favorite family talk show. I'm still expecting your call. Let me give you the number again. It's 080-889-88323. 080-889-88323. Effectiveness of family planning. Another importance is family enjoy rest, fulfillment, and advancement when good family planning method is adopted. It's very vital. You as a man, you want to enjoy rest, you want to enjoy peace, you don't want your wife to be falling sick every now and then. You need to plan the number of children you're having in that family. A lot of people say children are blessings of God. We know. Even the Bible says it, that children are the heritage of the Lord. But wisdom at the same time is profitable to the rest. God will not come down from heaven to tell you the number of children you should have as an individual. It's your pocket that will tell you. Your income, your finance that will determine the number of children you're going to have so that you have a fulfilled life. I want you to enjoy more of my music before I come to round up today's program. Don't go anywhere. It's Women's Affairs with BKJC.
If I don't get money, I will be
Hello? Hello? Hello, who is on the line? I think we lost that call. We lost the call. The music has gone.
Baby, when you go through, I gotta be your fire. I don't know forever, I will be your fire. If I play your name, baby, you won't fall. If I be my lady, you know.
Hello? Hello, who is on the line? Hello, who is on the line? Your name and where are you calling from? Your name and where you are calling from? We lost the call. I think he's a regular caller on this program. He's really trying to get in. Don't go anywhere. I hope your dance is there like I am.
And I really lose you,
Thank you very much. You're welcome back. Conclusively, let's talk about the 4 pillars of family planning. And I will leave you with those 4 pillars, even as we round off today's program. Effectiveness of family planning, don't forget. The first pillar is responsible parenthood. Can I hear someone there saying responsible parenthood? You need to have these at the back of your mind to be a responsible parent. And for you to be, you need to have a good family planning method adopted in your family. Don't live your life unplanned. Think of the children that you have already and plan for the unborn in case you have the plan. If it's only one child you can take very good care of, please stop at 1. If it's 2, go ahead and have 2. There's nothing like mistake. Mistake is a self-caused thing. It's not from God. So plan the number of children that you can take care of, and they will pray for you. I can tell you that. So be a responsible parent. And the second pillar of family planning is respect for life. You need to respect the life of your wife and the life of your children. It's very important. The words of the song we're playing is talking about love and love and love. If you love your wife dearly, you won't want her to die as a result of delivery or after delivery complication. And you won't want to be, killing children, because when you abort babies that is not yet born, you're a murderer, sorry to say that. And it's a sin that is not pardonable. Please, to avoid that, don't even try to have pregnancy and you are not ready to give birth to. So have respect for life. A lot of people will say, oh, is it not just a fetus? It's a living being. That fetus in your wife's womb is a living being, and he or she has destiny to fulfill on earth. So when you abort that living being, you have just truncated destiny, and God will hold you accountable for that. So please have respect for life. And the third pillar of family planning is birth spacing. Space your children. What I mean by spacing is the intervals between your children. Agree with your spouse It's going to be 3 years minimum. There's nothing like 2 years interval. It's too short. Have minimum of 3 years in between your children. 3 years and above. You'll be able to take good care of them. Let me give you an instance. You have your first child. Let's say your first child is 5 and your second child is 2. It means that when the first child is in primary 1, the second child will be in KG2 or KG1. So you can see the space in between them. So while the first one is growing and climbing the higher ladder educationally, the second one is following. So you won't have too much burdens on you. But when they are too close, the expenses will lump up together, and that can, cause a lot of things, lots of troubles for you. So have the spacing. And finally, the fourth pillar of family planning is informed choice. Don't just go to a quack for a family planning method. Go to hospital. According to the message in that drama, we have general hospitals around us, health centers. Please go there. Don't go to a nurse beside your house and say, oh, she's very good. In fact, she retired from the general hospital. If anything happens, you can't hold anybody accountable. So you have just toyed with your life. And life is so precious for anybody to toy with. So please have an informed choice. The mentor that is suitable for you as an individual. What is suitable for A may not be suitable for B. Tomilola in that drama said she's scared of bleeding, overweight, and all that. All this happens when the right family method is not given. When the right family method is given, there's nothing like a side effect, because they will have tested you and be sure that the method they're recommending for you is good for you. So I leave you with this information, and I don't want you just to hear all of this. I want you to practice. That is the essence of Women's Affairs program, is to educate women and men, families generally. There's no day you watch my program or listen and you not learn something. It's quite educative. And that's the reason why you need to tell your friends and your neighbors, your acquaintances. Inform them about Women's Affairs with BK3C, one and only on AYO Radio UK, Nigeria. I come your way every Wednesday. So I will meet you again next Wednesday by the special grace of God. And I say, have respect for life and do love your spouse. Bye for now.